Have you ever felt like you were taken for granted? Imagine this. You and your spouse own a tranquil lake house, a sanctuary you frequent when the weather warms, a place for peace, a place for leisure, a place to prepare for the spring and summer. During the colder months, you only visit for maintenance purposes. The house, you see, isn't designed for winter habitation, and yet, it's a place of respite and joy, often shared with friends and family. With nearly 2 acres of land, there's plenty of space for tents and RVs. But there's a catch. The house has a septic tank solely for the toilet, while all other water is directed to a gray water tank for garden and lawn use. Biosafe products only, of course. For when the crowd grows, there's a well-constructed ventilated outhouse. So, picture this. One chilly weekend earmarked for preparing the house for the upcoming seasons. You've called in the water truck, the propane guys. You're running water through the pipes, flushing them out, getting them ready for use. Suddenly, your husband's family arrives, uninvited. His parents, his brother, and his family have come to stay despite the cold weather and icy lake. They've brought little more than sandwiches and beer, expecting a full host of water toys and a lake house ready for guests. In a moment of confusion, you turn to your husband. He admits he'd mentioned your weekend plans and they'd invited themselves. You're frustrated, upset, feeling taken for granted. You tell your husband to explain to his family that the house isn't ready, that they either need to leave or help. Yet he fails to act, so you make a decision. You leave. You tell them you're off to the store, but instead of the nearby gas station, you head home. You leave your husband to prepare the house to entertain his unexpected guests. Now, he's upset. He feels left alone to do all the work, to clean, to play host. His family find your departure rude. Yet you didn't invite them. You warned your husband the house wasn't ready. You knew there wasn't enough provisions for 8 people. You believe it's his problem, his fault. So here's the question. Should I have sucked it up and taken one for the team, or am I the asshole?